What's up, everyone? It is Michelle Alexandria. Here it is, people. My brand new TV. It is the Sony 950g. Yes, I rebought the TV, but I upgraded to the 75-inch version because Best Buy had an amazing sale that I could not pass up on. This TV only cost me $1,999. Well, actually $2,400 by the time you factor in taxes and shipping and delivery and wall mounting and everything else. So it's actually $2,400, and then I'm going to end up buying the $500 warranty in a couple of weeks once I decide if I'm going to keep this or not. So far, I am loving this TV. This was a pure impulse buy on my part. I had just received good news that my contract got a 2-year extension and I got a promotion and all this other stuff. However, no extra pay, but I had $3,000 of TV money sitting in my bank that I hadn't spent yet. So I was like, okay, I'll get this. And again, the only reason why I bought this TV, again, was I already own an OLED. I fear buying the OLED C9. It's the TV that I really, really want, but I fear buying it because I just think once I get it in my house, I'm going to be like, I spent $2,500 on something, or $3,000 by the time you include the warranty on something I already own. But CES is next week, and I wanted to wait until the new models come out, but the new models aren't going to come out until until May or June anyway, and then it's going to be July or August before I can actually buy it, and I don't really want to wait 8 months to buy a new TV. Plus, I don't think the C10 is going to have much. It's going to have incremental improvements. It's going to have a bunch of new picture modes, and that's about all it's going to have. That's about all it can have, really. I'm going to do a CES predictions video a little later today, but I think LG has made a TV that's almost too quote-unquote perfect because there's no more innovations they could do for OLED. And it's funny, the irony is LCD TVs are doing all of this stuff and gimmicks like double LED panels, LCD panels, micro LEDs, and mini LEDs, and all this other stuff just to get to where OLEDs are now. So I find that kind of ironic, really. Isn't it ironic? So anyway, I've been playing with this TV for a week. So far, I'm really loving it. I love it more because Best Buy actually, for the first time ever, I got a TV wall mounted, and I got the nice cable management going, and I'm really loving the aesthetic of the look of everything. The S-wide angle viewing stuff feels like a gimmick to me because I don't think it's night and day different or better than the viewing angles I had on the 65-inch TV. I just think it's very similar to me. Picture quality wise, I really like it. It's nice. But the shocking thing is, I don't think the size difference between the 55 and the 75 was as shocking as I thought it would be. It's not wowing me the way I thought it would. Because every time I go from a 55-inch to a 65-inch TV, I have that immediate wow factor. But this time going from a 55 to a 75, I know technically it's supposed to be you're supposed to have a lot more viewing area, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem that way to me. Maybe it's because it's taking up most of my wall space, a lot of my wall space, so it just kind of blends naturally into the wall. But I don't know why I'm not wowed, but I'm not immediately wowed by the size. But that's a me thing. In terms of everything else, here are a couple of things I don't like. I've done numerous videos about why I like the 950G. Here are some of the things that are bugging me about this TV so far. Keep in mind, I love 95% of what this TV is doing. But the few little things that's bugging me is this TV has crashed every single day since I've had it. And I've had it for a week, and it's crashed every single day, usually at night after, having it on all day. I think it's overheating or something, but it's been crashing and requiring me to do a reset. And the thing that annoys me when you do a reset is when you reset, it doesn't reset your passwords and passwords and stuff, which is, thank God, I don't want to have to reauthorize all this crap every day. That would drive me insane. But the thing is, but what it is doing when you reset is it resets the uptime, it resets all your picture settings, and I constantly have to redial stuff in, and that is driving me a little crazy. The other thing I don't like about Sony TVs, and this is a me thing, I know most of you won't care about this, but it's a me thing, and that is the fact that it takes away your ability to change your aspect ratio. So I'm someone who absolutely detests black bars when I watch movies and stuff. And it's my TV. I want to have full control of it over this kind of stuff. But the TV, Sony takes away that option on almost all modes. The only mode that I found that this actually works on is on cable mode. And on cable mode, what's the point? Cable mode, everything's in full screen anyway. So I don't understand why I can't change the aspect ratio when I watch my Apple TV. And I know you can change it from the Apple TV, but the Apple TV does a horrible job at it because it takes away the colors when you zoom in on the Apple TV. I don't know why Apple TV does that, but in my Panasonic doesn't seem to have that functionality at all. I like to be able to control this from a TV standpoint and not have it touch the actual color content. Like the Apple TV does. So that's really driving me nuts. Is the HDMI has been a little bit flaky because I actually think it's this crappy Sony H9F soundbar I have. And again, that's yet another Sony product that just doesn't properly work after a few months. I'm so sick of it. The only reason why I may return this TV really is I just effing hate Sony. The products always effing break on me after a few months, and I'm just kind of tired of it. And everything in my house is a Sony product. I'm shooting this on a Sony camcorder. I have a Sony camera, $900 Sony camera that my friend gave me for Christmas a couple of years ago, and that thing, because he won it on the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, I have a friend who was on the Wheel of Fortune, and he gave me the Sony camera because he owed me a couple of $100. And I'm like, hey, awesome, I'll take that. And that camera overheats after 10 minutes and it's useless. My Sony PS4 sounds like a jet engine in most days. So Sony is not the same company that they used to be. And while I love this TV, I have a little confidence in the long term in this TV working long term. But that's a rant for another day. But right now I love this TV. I don't know what else you want me to say about it. The other thing I don't like, again, is the fact that it doesn't display what flavor HDR you're in. Like in other TVs, it'll say you're playing HDR or Dolby Vision up in the top right-hand corner, but on this TV it doesn't. You have to go into settings in order to do that. What I do love about this TV is this TV actually did, on day one, I did receive the Android 9.0 update. So if you did get the brand new update, which is awesome, it got the brand new update with all the changes. I'm going to do a separate video later this week showing you all the differences between Android 9.0 and 8.0. So I'm going to show you that video in a few days. But yes, this has the brand new build, and it also supports Apple AirPlay. So let's see if I can find that. So you see, it also includes Apple AirPlay support, but it was a little buggy. It works perfectly fine from my iOS 13.1 enabled iPhone XR. It works perfectly fine, but when I tried using my iPad Air, it didn't work at all. I think that's an crappy Apple thing, and my iPad Air is updated with the latest and very last update it's ever going to get, thank God, because the last update 12.4.1 pretty much broke my iPad. I may do an Apple rant video later, but I don't like doing rant videos, which is why I haven't talked about my issues with Apple or my issues with Sony, really. But yeah, this supports Apple AirPlay. And the other things I've already done a bunch of videos on why I love this TV. I love the picture quality. I actually like the Dolby Vision implementation now, but my OLED Dolby Vision implementation is miles and miles better. Like I was watching stuff, I was watching The Witcher all day on Friday because that's what I do when I take a week off, just sit on my couch. So I was watching The Witcher all day on Friday, and the Dolby Vision looked okay, but it wasn't wowing me. And then I watched it on my OLED, and wow, The Witcher just looks so night and day different, night and day better. So yeah, I like this TV. I don't love it, but I do like it a heck of a lot. I'm going to keep it for another week or two, see if it continues to crash. And I just want to see what's in store for us at CES next week. But more than likely, I'm thinking I'm going to end up getting the C9. But I do love this TV, so I do. Again, I don't love this TV. I like it a lot. And if I had to keep it, I would be perfectly fine with it. Unfortunately, I don't have to keep it. I can return it. However, I don't know. I just don't know. I do like it. It's a great TV. So anyway, this has been my rambling rant. Michelle out. Next year, I may do more giveaways because I want to beef up my channel, get more activity on my channel, but I also don't want my comments section to get out of control, which is why I never solicit comments, because most people can't be nice when they comment, and I'm guilty of this as well. But yeah, anyway, talk to you guys later. Bye. If you watched The Witcher, what did you all think about The Witcher? I'm thinking about doing a review of it, but I think I would actually butcher. I still have to write up my review of The Witcher, but I'm thinking I'll probably end up butchering that review. All the names were so confusing, but I just love the show. So anyway, talk to you guys later. Bye.